Geminis, other Geminis. Hello, Gemini. How are you? I hope everything is going beautiful in your world. Let's see what's going on with you. I got your love reading first, money, and then warnings and awareness and all that jazz. Right? Let's see what's going on with you in love. October, November. Ooh. Well, on one sideline, make sure you are making time to make yourself happy. Because it feels like, what's got you busy here? You have to give up some of your private, personal time. October, November, Geminis will be about getting things in order. This feels more like things around family and time enjoyment. Let's clarify. So make sure, okay, in love and lust, make sure you're not accepting old IKEA sofas into your life at this time. And make sure you're not doing it because somebody's got good game and you're feeling thirsty, okay? Feels like you might be dealing with somebody you haven't seen the other side of. So if you have somebody new coming in your space, you haven't seen all of them yet, so be aware. You may be inviting or drawing in an energy that's going to be hot and passionate, but it's going to control you for a minute. You haven't had all the important conversations or asked the right questions. Let's look into the energy that's coming towards you, the game player. Oh, that fell to the floor. That's not good. Hold on. You might be dealing with somebody who, okay, I hear an old song. I'm only out for one thing. So you might have somebody who comes in sharp. They might be spunky is what I heard. They might be, okay, I hear an old song. Why do good girls like bad boys? So they might come in with this sassy, brash thing that you might be attracted to. It's ego, high ego, high ego. But they're coming in on some rebound shit. So it's somebody who's putting you in the middle of I didn't hear 3-way, I heard 10-way. And look what comes out. All day I dream about sex. Be aware of inviting in that player energy. And make sure you're not kicking out that type of energy too, because it is time consuming. Pisces energy here. Whoever this person is, they're going to be vague in the way they speak. Not honest. That wasn't going in the right direction. Or they start off seeming honest and then you start to really pay attention to the lies and the bullshit. Then the devil, Capricorn energy. This person over time becomes they become a downer, okay? They become kind of fatalistic. Or they make you feel fatalistic and wondering whether you should cut their ass smooth off, okay? They're a Debbie Downer. Oh, that's not a good card. Fake, liar. Be aware of turds floating into your environment. That's what I said. Fucking turds. Be aware of I don't know why. That is harsh. I apologize. But still, Geminis? Yeah, okay, I said it, but it's kind of in the card. Someone, they might look good, but they're fucking cold. That's bullshit. What that person will give you is an experience that involves changing, as in shifting somebody in and out of your life. They bring an energy of giving up. They will make you have no choice but to give up. Look, it's an energy you're going to end up avoiding, or they're going to avoid you. It's going to stall out. Don't even play the game. Not at this time. Just enjoy yourself for the month of November. Upgrade your toy collection, whatever that means. For those of you that are involved, Gemini's already involved. You're not listening. Geminis, if you're already involved, you may want someone to clarify themselves to you or speak a certain way to you. You maybe want someone to clarify their position. That's... And as conversations that need to happen don't happen, there's a questioning. And then ego play. Oh boy. You may be dealing with somebody, or Gemini, you may just decide to be comfortable with your freedom, yourself. It feels like opting for peace over chaos. And you may need to strengthen the ego or push your ego up to the front to make use of it. Be aware too of that flighty energy coming your way. It feels like, okay, what's Gemini's energy? Hold on. What's Gemini's energy around this? Here you are. Oh, and there's the test. Geminis, be aware of, you got an energy coming around, somebody who brings ego. And your test, the work, is about getting yourself in balance. When someone shows you blockages or the ego is suffering, when you see someone's inconsistency, the work is to restore balance for yourself, as opposed to bringing in karma for yourself by wondering, wanting, all that stuff. So we have the feminine and the masculine energy together, who represent, or you don't want it to represent too much of your world, for sure. So the test at this time is, what do you desire? Do you desire progress, or do you desire to be one of many to whatever this energy is that you're dealing with? If you are deeply involved with somebody, seriously involved, and you think they're doing something or things are changing, maybe it is time to watch your person. Not fight, but watch. Somebody could be cheating. If you watch, if they are cheating, don't go above and beyond to look. They're going to be careless. An act of carelessness will clear that up for you between here and November. So if you're with somebody and they fucking around and you're wondering, do not stress yourself. Go on as you need to live your life. But an act of carelessness is going to clarify for you. It's, ooh-wee. Yep. There's the ego. Clarify the carelessness. Somebody's not thinking, and they might have been, I see something in a car, like an item inside a car. So maybe they leave something, they leave some evidence in a car, and they may throw it off to someone if you call them on it. Let's see, what's the best angel advice for that? The others. There's a karmic person you might need to consider releasing. If you're not going to talk about it, you're just going to be mad about it, that's on you too. But the journey is to have a peaceful mind so that you can make the best decision for yourself. If you think you're with somebody who's messing around. And don't forget to count your blessings, but you are going to be gifted a visual of something. You're going to see something that's going to give you an option, a fork in the road type of visual where you can go, okay, I can ignore it, or I can do something about it. But be still when you see whatever this evidence is or something. Blindness chosen. Don't be blind. And don't forget that you already have all that you need. So needing something from anybody else is not unnecessary. But closing your eyes to things that are hurting you or harming you is not okay either. Oh, and it's here again. Counting your blessings. Whatever happens in love, count your blessings. Whether it's long-term, short-term. Especially if you're going through anything where you think someone's messing around on you. You already have all that you need, so needing someone else to fill in a space, how can that be if you believe you are all that you need? Then everything else and anyone else should be icing. Okay? So let's see what's going on with Geminis and your money. How's the money? October and November. Ooh. So we get the World. Clarifying. Gemini, you may have to avoid or walk away from something. You may have had to walk away from a connection, old work, so that you can go forward towards something new. Ooh, it's turning of the wheel. Gemini, is it possible you're having a thought of new destinations? This could be new business ventures. It could be realizing you're no longer interested in the old or the current job, current work. You have this desire inside of you to control more of your world and control more of your money. But maybe there was some apprehension in the past because of letting go of one thing for another, letting go of one relationship to focus on your money. There's a new start here, giving birth to an idea or a creation. But you're going to have to end an old cycle over here. The universe is ready whenever you are, though. So that's cool, right? That's cool. And I don't see this. If you're thinking about starting a new business, I don't see it being bad. I do see you concerned about sustainability as you transition into the next phase. That fear is natural, that concern is natural. Just strength that you already have, right? Because you already had that, is what I'm saying. But you have to get over the fear of the unknown. You have to get over the fear of the unknown and what others think. There's your justice. Wow. There's your high priestess. You got to get past your fears, okay, about what others think and do what you think. And no interest in what the others think. Because their feet might be in concrete, is what I heard. If you got wings, why would you be taking opinions and advice from anybody with their feet in concrete? I'm not sure why it feels like it's that serious. Like, these motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. What the fuck are you doing listening to them? It feels like having to leave familiar territories to go towards new territories that you are already familiar with. Comes back again. Yeah, some of you are going to have to wave your own little magic wand and go for success. Go towards what you want. It's got to be a choice, though, here. But I think right now you're just really, really guarded about money and whether it's going to work if you make this transition and leave a familiar past or familiar work. I think right now you're just really overly guarded, over obsessing about new opportunities that you create for yourself. You're worried about what others think, and that's not even a part of your code. Okay? Like, please flush that useless data because it's 100% affecting your growth. It's useless data, okay? It really, really is. New world. Old places. Oh no, I take that back. I heard old fears. New worlds, old fears. Let's see what alerts you need to be aware of at this time. The Tower. That came out as a choice. Before the Tower. Those of you that are disconnecting yourself from old friends, lovers, connections. Two of Swords. You might have distanced yourself from some situations, locations, peoples, places, things to restore balance within yourself. You brought in a tower, closed down a cycle, closed off a connection. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Geminis who have closed down a connection, be aware of that connection that you closed down a cycle with and that you put that tower moment in on. They're going to try to come back in. They're trying to come back in. They're going to come back in between here and the end of November because they know you're doing okay and you can feed yourself. They're going to hike. They're going to hike to you. I don't like that the Eight of Cups is in reverse because it's like, it gives me the energy of assumption, fantasy beliefs in being able to partake in your valuable is what I heard. Valuable, yes, but valuability. Gemini, is somebody to come in and put their feet up on your fucking sofa? I heard fuck your couch. What? So you may have somebody coming in who is a user. Knight of Cups in reverse. They think you waiting to be used too. There's somebody who thinks that they can make a phone call and you will just roll over and surrender your world. I don't like that. No. No. Seven of Wands. You got somebody who thinks that you will fight for them and that you're holding your money for them. Oh my God. I don't like this. I hear SWV. I get so weak in the knees. I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Then something takes over me. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me off my feet. Can't explain why your love makes me weak. That is disgusting. Gemini. No users in your space for the month of October and November because you're busy. Okay? You're fucking busy. Unless that's what you want. Make sure the communication is fair and balanced and you know what it is. Let's get you some angel cards here. First thing out. Be brave, let go, move on, do you. Ooh, you are getting a life experience through some changes. You're making some changes. And this is to no longer battle the self. Transformation. You're going through your healing process. But you will become more aware of the others. Show more love. And give help. Gemini, why do I feel like you have a test coming your way? Balance. I see scales. The universe may want to know what's your greatest priority and how do you deal with that? Like, okay. So let's say, okay, this is dark. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm just getting it off. Getting it out there. Okay, so let's say you're trying to rescue two people dangling off the side of a cliff. You've got your hands on both people, right? One person is your love interest, lover, partner, someone that they're not blood relation, okay? It's a love interest, right? And then on the other hand is your child. Your child from birth. You had something to do with that person being on this planet. Who do you give help to? While you may be holding successfully onto both, neither is dropped from your hands, right? You don't have the energy to pull both of them up onto stable ground with you. So November is kind of going to be like, who do you choose? Are you going to hold on to the lover and release your blood child, your blood relative? Are you going to let go of them? Or are you going to, I think you get where I'm going. Odd sounds outside. I think you get where I'm going with this, right? And the cards are coming out, like, this really does feel like choices of intelligence and importance. What's important? And the choices you make right now are the kind of choices that have impact later on. This is defining who you are for self and for others, defining who you are for yourself, and making sure other people know who the fuck you are and who you are not. I feel like you are going to have to show others what's more important to you. Who is most important to you? But so stay optimistic in this. It is an opportunity to correct appearances and misconceptions, bad energy that may be being spoken about you to others. It's clarifying self. Showing others that you can be content in ways that, they would say that's not the case. You're getting aligned with yourself. Some of you have, you get an opportunity this month to prove to your ex that they are trash. That came out of reverse. You may have an ex that's lying about you, or somebody that you messed around with and they're telling lies about you. Get your rest. Get your rest and make sure you're not returning anyone's spell casting energy. That means if somebody's trashing you, don't trash them back. Don't do that publicly. Let people's energy go back around to them. Don't interrupt it by putting your energy into it. Get your rest. And make sure your hobbies are healthy for you. Any side fun you're having, make sure it's healthy for you at this time. Well, and forever. Okay? All right, Gemini. I feel like that's... I hear Freddie Jackson. What the hell is that about? I hear Freddie Jackson, old song, You Are My Lady. Goddesses, this feels like your data, Gemini. Somebody tried to take your place in a connection. Somebody's trying to, wants to, thinks they can. They may be expressing to others secretly that is not quite the case. They're a little bit overwhelmed. Oh. Hold on. Rock the boat. Damn. Okay, side message. I don't know who the fuck this is for. Somebody tried to take your place. You might have broken up with somebody, ended it with somebody. So the new person is trying to take your place. I don't know why they would want to focus on specifically taking your place as opposed to being themselves. They may be trying to fill your shoes. They may have offered to fill your shoes. They wasn't prepared for all that goes with it. They may be thinking about freedom but buried underneath the quicksand of their choices. Wow. So they're trying to stay committed to the situation, but they're going downhill. Whoever this person is that tried to fill your shoes, they recently saw a potential timeline they could have taken with a King of Cups. They saw an alternative option that they passed up on so that they could... I see Color Purple, the movie. Why Mr. beat you? He beat me for not being you. That's what I heard. We all remember The Color Purple, don't we? Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person was looking for something deep, but they wasn't ready for all that it costs. Not only did they get a sample of a potential timeline, they interacted with the timeline some kind of way. So I don't know if they saw somebody from their past that they could have went with instead. I don't know if they saw the one. They had choices, door 1, door 2. They chose door 2. And then they got to see door 1 and walk inside of it and look at it and laugh and smile. Now they're dealing with quiet wonderment. Secretly. Ooh-wee. I mean, like, they saw it. They saw the other timeline, they interacted with it, and it interacted with them. It could be a person, most likely a person. Whoever door number 1 was, they got to open the door, look through it, laugh at it, high five it, but realize that they didn't make the right choice. Queen of Pentacles. That door number 1 must have money, must be looking good, living quietly. Door number 1 must have offered some type of communication, flirted, maybe some flirting. But they had to walk away. They had to walk away. Interesting. 6 months. Ooh, child, whoever's trying to step in and fill your shoes, Gemini, Lord, it's a downhill bobsled ride on your face. Ten of Cups, the universe is taking gonna take its sweet motherfucking time. I was asking what's gonna be the outcome of this in 6 months. This person is still in the past. They don't get to this person. This person ages, goes on with life and whatever their pursuit of happiness is. Emperor. They got the stability. They're choosing, whatever. Moving on from that. But for the one who's trying to take your place, I don't want to say with your sloppy seconds, but you get the fucking idea. They gonna be a little bit stuck like Chuck for a minute. They're not gonna be happy about it either. They're gonna be determined to look happy and make things look appealing and good, but the family structure between those people is not gonna work well. And they lose the world because it's not what they truly want. More to come in that data. Gemini, whoever is trying to fill your shoes, those shoes are filled with quicksand, and they shall slowly enjoy the ride to the bottom. I'm getting out of that data. Gemini, hope this reading was helpful. Ooh, I'm also hearing an old, what is that country song? The chorus of it is just breathe. Just breathe. When things are stressful, just breathe. Be brave, let go, move on, do you. For sure do that. Accepting that a plan or desired outcome is out of time and you're going to have to focus on your own happiness. Oh no, say it ain't so. You got to focus on your own smiley face. Pshot. Anyways, Gemini, and no matter what your haters say, especially the bitches that's trying to fill your shoes, remember, you are well. I'll see you next time. Bye.